I'm Alex Martinez, and today I'm going to take you on a journey of persuasion. So, first off, imagine a toddler who can swipe a screen before they can even speak full sentences. It's pretty easy, right? Because I'm pretty sure you have a sibling or a cousin, or you see it on the everyday life where you see a kid on a tablet that can't even say their name properly. Tablets have become the pacifiers, babysitters, and entertainment world for a lot of these children nowadays. Often without adults realizing, they have long term effects. Today, I hope to persuade you that excessive tablet use among children is harmful and that parents should actively limit the screen time to promote healthier habits and development. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, excessive screen use in children has been linked to sleep problems, attention issues, and delayed social skills. First, I'll explain the problems caused by excessive tablet use. Next, I will discuss the causes behind over reliance on tablets. And finally, I'll offer a practical solution for parents to reduce tablet dependency. Let's begin by examining the problems associated with excessive tablet use. Excessive tablet use creates serious development and health problems in children. Too much screen time negatively affects children's physical health. We notice this because they develop weird arcs, they develop weird sleep patterns. The World Health Organization reports that increased screen time contributes to childhood obesity due to reduced activity. Now, we all may have seen it. I just recently saw it in some of my nieces where instead of going out and playing or playing with their toys inside, they're just on the phone or on an iPad watching the game or watching some videos or YouTube shorts. Also, this blue light from these screens disrupts their sleep patterns, especially when tablets are used before bedtime. Most studies show that you're supposed to not use light around you. A Harvard Medical School notices that your sleep patterns reduce by 60% by having the dimmest of blue lights in your room. Imagine this for a kid who uses the tablet right before bed or still has the tablet on while they're falling asleep. This has long-term effects affecting a child's sleep patterns for almost 2 to 3 hours. Tablet overuse harms cognitive and academic development. A study published by JAMA Pediatrics found that the increased screen time is associated with lower language and literacy skills in young children. If you see nothing but your nieces or nephews or someone around you saying 6, 7 all the time or quoting songs, this is a prime example of that. If all they know how to respond with is stimming verbatim, that is the issue. It needs to be more of a conversation base, not just quick one-liners. Also, children who spend excessive time on tablets often struggle with attention and focus in classroom settings. As classroom and growing up is already hard as it is, if you focus on tunnel vision on a tablet, when it comes to going into a classroom where you need a screen in front of you, it becomes that much harder because there's more variables on tuning into the one person speaking. And the last problem created from tablets or excessive use of tablets is social and emotional development is also affected. According to the Common Sense Media, children who rely heavily on screens have fewer opportunities to practice face-to-face communication and emotional regulation. So, with this being said, it's more of like they get a disconnect from real life interactions. They hone in on the media that they're watching. They hone in on the technology that they're using, and that's more of a connection between them and their tablet versus them and a person. especially if they see the tablet more times than they see a person on a regular. Now that we understand the problems created by excessive use of tablets, let's explore why children use tablets so heavily. And the biggest one is parents rely on tablets due to convenience. And due to the convenience, it's more of a distraction than a babysitter. When the parent's busy, and it is hard, there's no rule book on how to parent properly, but tablets have become a source of entertainment and distraction for the children while the parents are trying to handle certain things, household chores, errands. So it just helps keep them entertained, but also distracted from asking the 20 random questions that your kid wants to ask you on a car ride. The Pew Research Center reports that many parents give children tablets to manage their behavior to occupy them in little spaces. If your kid is distracted with a tablet, they're not moving around. They're not wandering, they're not excessively having tantrums in a store. They're stuck in one place. Wherever you put them on the cart with a tablet, they're going to stay there and be entertained. Many parents are unaware of the recommended screen time limits. There's no book on this. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no more than 1 hour of high quality screen time per day for children. And we all know, even as adults, we go way above that 1 hour timeline. And finally, society has normalized early and frequent use of technology. When I first got my first phone, I was in high school. When my siblings got their first phone, they were in elementary school. When my niece got her first phone, she's in first grade. So it could show you that technology is getting younger and younger of the use, and we as a society have created that. Tablets have started being marketed towards the younger generation, as far as iPads with Roblox, as far as Minecraft. That marketing has shifted towards the youth and not towards the older generation that it was made for. And finally, there are realistic solutions that we could approach. So let's go over them. Parents can reduce tablet dependency by setting boundaries, encouraging healthy alternatives. Establish clear screen time limits, whether it be the 1 hour or less than 3 hours, if I'm being realistic. Parents should follow the guidelines of American Academy Pediatrics, or just have that self-restraint to not just rely on the tablet altogether. They should encourage alternative activities like reading, playing outdoors, something that helps improve their cognitive and physical health. And as well, they should be role models themselves. As instead of being on their phones or instead of relying on TV themselves, they should be active with their kids. They should be reading with their kids. Set the example that you want for them. So to review, today I discussed the problems from excessive use of tablets. Why are we using them in excess? And what is an alternative for parents and caregivers to limit the use of tablets? I encourage parents to set daily screen limits, prioritize effective activities, and be more mindful of how their children use tablets. Tablets can be useful tools, and they could be entertainment, but too much of anything is bad for you. Thank you.